A judge in Columbus just hit pause on the state's plans to restructure the Ohio Department of Education and transfer many of the state school board's powers to a director appointed by the governor. 7 school board members filed a lawsuit against the state, saying the plan violated the state constitution after it added to the state budget at the last minute. And this afternoon, a judge agreed to that. And we spoke with Lieutenant Governor John Husted about this yesterday. He said COVID learning loss was among the reasons the state felt this takeover was necessary. So this evening, we are taking an in-depth look at where Ohio students stand when it comes to recovering from that learning loss and how we compare to the rest of the nation.
It was the first reason Lieutenant Governor Husted mentioned when asked why this transfer of power was necessary.
We have children who are still suffering learning loss from COVID. We have employers who can't find enough people to go to work.
But Teresa Fedor with the Ohio School Board was just as quick to call that out as an excuse.
Well, we knew that this was a power grab based on very high rhetoric. The fact that they used the COVID testing results to say that we failed the students in the schools in Ohio was ridiculous.
So what do test results tell us about the state of post-pandemic education in Ohio? Let's start with the fall 2022 report from the Thomas B. Fordham Institute, a conservative think tank with a focus on education policy. It compared 2018-2019 state assessments with the results of that same testing during 2021-2022. It found proficiency had dropped almost across the board in math and reading and across 4th and 6th grades and among high schoolers. The only area where the numbers improved was among 4th and 6th grade readers. The report found the steepest declines where there were already achievement gaps among economically disadvantaged students, students with disabilities, and Black and Hispanic students, a disparity the lieutenant governor also notes.
Where schools were closed longer, which tended to be in our urban areas, children performed worse and are having a harder time recovering.
So Ohio does appear to be struggling to recover all the learning loss the pandemic caused. We learned, so is everyone. Let's take a look at the nation's report card comparing 2019 results to 2022. In 4th grade math in 2019, Ohio scored 241 on a scale of 0 to 500. That's 1 point higher than the national average. In 2022, 4th grade math was scored at 238 in Ohio, 3 points above the national average. In 2019, 4th grade reading in Ohio scored 222, 3 points above the national average. 3 years later, it was 219, still 3 points above the national average.
Now, COVID learning loss was not the only issue cited when the lieutenant governor talked about why this restructuring of the education department should happen. He also claimed the state school board has failed to perform basic duties like hiring a superintendent and struggles to pass simple resolutions. All of that, according to Fedor, is just a narrative designed to justify a power grab.